Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be covering the third part and the last two matches of the qualifying round of the TDS tournament. Or well, the second part to the TDS tournament. And today I'm going to be going up against Fintech and Jaskyverse. So, Finn, first off, obviously he's widely known as one of the best, if not the best player in the game when it comes to Battlegrounds. And yeah, obviously it's going to be a really difficult match. So honestly, at this point I was kind of just hoping, because I'd won 3 out of 4 of my last matches, even if I lose this one, as long as I win the next one, I should still be able to qualify for the stepladder, which I'm hoping would have been the case. And spoiler alert, I do end up qualifying. But might as well try and make it up as high in the seeding as possible. Try and make it so that the matches potentially are easier. I don't know, because it depends who actually qualifies in the other groups as well. Because there were 4 groups, I think 7 or 8 people in each group. Now, this match in particular, let's just say that it goes very messy, starting off with this fight. Now, if you know me, you know I'm not very good at this game. So, I try building up my poise with Stark Spidey. Some of the times I do shallow dexes, so I don't actually dex him. Get hit a couple of times there, and I'm already at 50%. Okay, right, that's my damage gone, and 2 more hits and I'm dead. Great start, especially against Finn. So, yeah, looking at the rest of this, honestly, no idea how I'm going to win this. He's going to finish his match soon. Yeah. I mean, I definitely could have beat that. Definitely. But, ayo, it is what it is. Moving on to round 2, I'm pretty sure I just placed Nick Fury here. And I'm going to try and use my Black Cat. I think I placed Red Skull, yep. I think I was just trying to bait out as Absorbing Man. I think. Well, I mean, Absorbing Man was his only real counter. And I knew I could have won this with Black Cat, because I've done this matchup quite a few times with her. And even in this meta, like, this is still that really difficult meta where, as you could see in the last one, if you get punished once, you're pretty much dead. If you mess up and they hit you, it's punishing. Yeah, it's going alright so far. I actually managed to fail the indestructible and unblockable there, because I hit as the timer expired. We love quad resists, and then if not one of those hits had resist and that had gone to special 2, I wouldn't have lost half my health to one special 1 there, which I couldn't have blocked. That was irritating. And that's actually going to be the reason that I lose this match, because of those 3 resists on a 4-hit heavy. But yeah, this special 2 finishes. I was hoping that Red Skull would catch him. And I was just looking at the next one thinking, yeah, okay, Red Skull might actually catch him here. Turns out he doesn't, and he finishes quite late. He nearly times out. Yep, 92 seconds, but he finished high health, so that's a great way to start a match against Fintech. But yeah, moving on. So, bands wise, I go for Tigra, Bullseye and Electro. Tigra because she's really powerful this meta. Bullseye, by the point of this match, I realised how much of a threat he was this meta, even with a counter. and Electro because mainly for the same reason, but also if I get slightly unlucky on a draft, then I instantly lose. Sorry about the black screen there. I'll be honest, I accidentally swiped down on my thing and I don't want to show notifications or anything. It was mainly just to check if I was still recording, and I just pulled the wrong part of the screen down. But yeah, onto this draft. I kind of like where I am at the moment with it. Kind of. I felt like I had to pick Photon there because I didn't see him with a great counter, even though my Photon is unduped. But also, didn't feel like I had the greatest counter to, say, if he placed Sasquatch and Kindred. I didn't have a counter to both, so I thought I needed an attacker. So, Wolf vs Maestro. This is a matchup I'm very comfortable with, so I just need to not mess up, really. Based on the past couple of matches, that seems like a pretty difficult task for me. But this matchup is a lot easier this meta, because I can still finish him off before he gets his cosmic radiation, and also MD helps a lot, and the extra buffs that he gets from those Furies just amp Wolf's damage on the special 2 up a lot. Accidentally got hit there and there. I'm not even gonna howl. I'm gonna probably dash back and then relic and then howl that way. Yep. For anyone that hasn't played Wolf before, that's a nice little trick you can do. But yeah, those ruptures are just gonna finish him off. Clean enough to win, thankfully. Only just, but still clean enough. And that was a very good fight from him. I don't often see Future Ant-Man do Onslaught that well. Speaking of, you'll see my attempt soon. And it's nowhere near as good as that. I think it might be this round, actually, if I'm remembering correctly. So I placed my domino here that kind of forces him to use Absorbing Man. Goes for his Onslaught. Yep, it is this one. This is... Just wait. This isn't as bad as the Stark Spidey, but it's not pretty, to say the least. So honestly, I don't even know what game plan is here. It's not getting hit in the face like I just did there, or missing openings multiple times, getting smacked around like I don't know what. I don't even know which side of the screen I'm playing on at this point. Like, I'm just getting hit that much. This, like, which champ am I playing here? But yeah, I think I'd go for 2 disintegrates, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on that, because I can't remember what I actually did here. No, I'll just go for the 1, just before the indestructible timer comes back. Time that pretty much perfectly. I was trying to get him to throw his special there, but he just didn't want to. So what I do here, luckily he threw his heavy there, and this last hit finishes him off. Turns out, even if he did throw a special 3 there, I would have won it, just because he got dominoed a lot earlier than I would have got beaten up by that special 3. Yeah, last round now, sticking with the same bands. And this round in particular, this whole match was just awful from me. You'll see what I mean when it comes to it. I'll be honest, I can't remember what we were celebrating at here. Oh, it was probably just me getting Titania. after he drafts his 2 mystics. Yeah, I'll be honest, I can't quite remember why that was. Anyway, starting off, I place my, I want to say bishop or werewolf? Werewolf. Okay. And he places his Nick Fury. I remember this round very, very well as well, because I get a very similar score to a score that I've got already this match. And I'm kind of glad that got his absorbing man out of the way. So, you ever done Archangel vs Nick and it's just not gone your way, ever? Yeah, that's this match. So, 4 Neuros. Perfect. Okay, 1 Neuro. Or 4 Neuros, 4 bleeds. 2 Neuros, okay. The unblockable still triggers. Lovely. Could fail everything. There's an 80% ability accuracy reduction. And then he just throws combos into midair and catches me as I go for a light intercept. Lovely. Okay. This is already looking bad for me. So, I slightly delay that heavy. He dashes out, comes in as soon as he gets to 100% in second life. He combos me, and I get another 0. A second 0 in the same match. Oh god, I hate this game. But yeah, he crushed that. I would have lost anyway based off that first light intercept miss. And now I'm pretty much done for, because I felt like I needed that round win based off this draft. He places his dust, which I'm thinking, okay, so if I place my onslaught here, is he going to go for Future Ant-Man or Shocker? And I think he goes for Future Ant-Man. Just based on how he did it last time. And I go for Shocker here. I think he was trying to get rid of my Stark Spidey, but I'm using Shocker so that I can potentially use Stark Spidey on Photon. And yeah, to say that I've done dusts in like 40 seconds with Shocker, 100% health. First off, completely forget about the non-contact hits. Perfect. Get crit a couple of times, even more perfect. Waiting for her to throw a special one, and she goes unblockable and indestructible. I fully dex the special 2, and then get hit in the face. And then keep getting hit. And I'm already thinking at this point, like, wow, this is atrocious. What am I doing? Go for the heavy here. This doesn't quite do it. I was just going for the nuke here, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Turns out it actually is eventually, but this was horrible, and yeah. Luckily, he messed up, but my goodness, that was atrocious. I don't deserve to have won that round. As soon as I took all those hits, I'm like, yeah, it's over. GG's, it's done. And now it's on to the final round, and I think I just placed Bishop here. And I'm expecting him to bully this with Shocker. He places his Sasquatch to try and outspeed me, basically playing for time. So I just need to hope that my Bishop throws some sort of multiple specials or special ones into his block, even when he's turtled up. This is a rank 3 Sasquatch with physical resistance stat focus, so already I'm probably taking about 80 seconds here. Like, this is just a lot of health to get through. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try and go for the heavy attack to get rid of the indestructible and unstoppable, but it doesn't work. He throws a special 2 into me, and now I'm just going to wait until I get my haymaker back. Throws a special 2, which is perfect, so that I can throw this while he's at 0 power, not risk pushing him red. This does a good amount of damage. A couple of heavy attacks, just chain in, heavy, chain into striker, combo in. I know it's not going to be enough, so I back off and bait a special. I think, just to play it safe, I'm going to try and build up to another special 3. I parry heavy there just to get rid of the indestructible and unstoppable buffs. I think here I'm just going to go for a medium, combo in. Luckily heavy attack, and it connects without him throwing a special. And this kills. Slow, but it kills. And thankfully it's enough. I don't know what happened on his end, but that was ridiculously close. And I did not feel at all like I deserved to win that. So moving on to the next one, this is the final match. I'm 4-1 at the moment, and now I'm against Jaskyverse. I'd seen this guy's record, and he'd beat a lot of the players in this bracket as well. So I knew this wasn't a match to underestimate at all. Looking at this draft at the moment, honestly, I don't think this could have gone any better for me. I think this is, out of this draft, this is probably the strongest 7 pick that I've ever had in comparison to what he's got. I absolutely bullied him on this draft. Like, I felt as soon as I saw this, I thought, you know what, if I lose this, then I don't deserve to be playing the game. Because I got all my rank 3s and 3 defenders that he doesn't really have counters to. So go for this Red Skull versus rank 3 Domino. And I'm pretty sure this goes quite well. I might mess up and get punished, and honestly, if that's the case, that won't surprise me. Yeah, at the time of recording this, it has been a little while since I've done this match, so I can't remember exactly how it goes. But yeah, knowing me and knowing this meta, I probably did just mess up. Just waiting for an easy opening. Trying not to parry so that I can get as much damage off as possible with the 10 armors. Medium into special 2. She evaded the first hit and the last hit of that. So I'm going to have to get to another special 2 now. And I get clipped, and 1 medium. Oh yeah, I did mess that up. I get clipped on a dashback, and then I get hit with a 60k medium. That's more than my entire health pool. Good lord. And then he got dominoed as well with his Juggernaut. Yeah, that was a mid-off. It shows how punishing this meta is. It was dangerous. Anyway, next I put down my Sasquatch. And I think, does he put down Mangog? He puts down Mangog. So I use Titania. And then round 3 I've got all 3 of my rank 3s. Or all 3 of my current rank 3s. Left. And yeah, I feel like I definitely have the better matchup again. So the plan here is literally just get special 3. Just keep doing the 4-hit combos, make sure he doesn't get as much of his hatred. Go for the heavy attack just before he gets his indestructible unblockable. Trying to get him to throw a special too, and this does a lot of damage on block just because of all those buffs. Go for the stagger again, and I should have my haymaker back by the time I get to special 3. Go for the heavy attack, just double debuffs, and now I can pretty much just nuke him. Go for another heavy and that's it. I would have gone into striker and special 1, but that's enough. Yeah, that was enough to win, even with the health loss. So, on to the next round. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if he'd forgot that it was his invite or not. Yeah, bands wise, I think I mix it up a little bit. But before I went for Massacre, Kushal and Nightcrawler, I think. And then I changed it to Absorbing Man instead of Massacre because I thought Absorbing Man just countered the node better. And then after this match, you'll see, I probably went back to banning Massacre. Yeah, looking at this draft at the moment, it's going my way, really, if you look at things. You're probably going to have to do that Red Skull match again with Domino, which I'm not looking forward to. I think I placed Bishop first, just to try and bait out somebody. I think I try and bait out his Hulk. He places his Domino again. Go for Red Skull again. I think he goes for Hulk. Yeah, this is what I was going for. I was trying to bait out his Hulk so that he didn't necessarily have a counter for Domino. So the goal here now is not to do what I did last match, and already I've been parried and hit with a 15k crit, and that's 25% of my health gone. And I need to be more careful of the evade twice in the same lucky cycle. Oh god, I hate Domino so much. Right, just waiting for this to bait out. I think I'm gonna wait for the indestructible to go. Well, I'm not gonna wait for it to go, I'm just gonna fucking throw it mid-match. Or mid-indestructible for some reason. And another crit. Yep. Luckily it didn't bleed me, but my goodness. I think what I'm going to go for here is another special one just to pause everything, and this should finish her off. But Hulk just did Hulk things, and this is why I usually ban him, because he just literally stun locks and doesn't take any damage, because there's nothing the opponent can do if they're just stunned the whole fight. Now, he puts his bishop down, and because of that I think, okay, I could probably place something and do this faster with Stark Spidey. I'm going to try and bait out his werewolf, I think. I say bait out. I just didn't really have a counter in round 3, so try and use that, but he uses Massacre, and I knew this was going to be a race. I knew both of these were going to be very fast. As long as I don't do what I did against that Onslaught, and just instantly get hit and die. That blocked hit there you'll see when this is done that blocked hit's actually the difference. You can see that that's 98% health that I've got now. So I go in for the counter, just get to special 1, throw it, combo into relic, and this should finish. And another combo. There we go. Quick. That blocked hit. It was 400 points. No, they actually weren't the difference. Were they? Let me do quick math. Yeah, it would have. No. No, I would have still come up short. Ignore everything I'm saying. And yeah, I go back to Banner Massacre. Because of that. But I would have lost by maybe 50 points to 100 points if I hadn't have got hit there. But yeah, round 3 now. Again, I hate being in this position because it all relies on this one match now. And kind of liking the draft, I think. I don't know. Honestly, not sure at this point. Get my Chavez, which is nice for the end. But yeah, he doesn't really have a Killmonger counter. Absman's his best option. I think I place Red Skull first because again, he doesn't have the best option. Tiger is his best bet. And I just go for a few Trampman versus this Bishop. I was adamant that I could do this faster, as long as I didn't mess up. And I was just kind of really hoping that he just didn't throw a special 1 into my block for whatever reason. I'm going to go for some light intercepts, build up my armors. And go for the special 1 here. And that shouldn't push him below 2 bars. Bay out special 2. Lovely. And hopefully, by the time I get back up to special 2, the indestructible and unblockable will be gone, and this nukes him. Lovely, 37-second fight. He must have... Stand Your Ground must have got him there. There's no other explanation I can think of, really, other than just getting clipped. Mistiming a heavy. Yeah, moving on. I think I place Killmonger now. Yep. Does he place his werewolf? Or is it Maestro? Can't remember. Yeah, Maestro. So I go for Wolf here because I wanted to use Chavez for Nick Fury the next round if it got there. And I'm pretty sure he uses Absorbing Man here. No, he uses Hood. So it got to the point now where I was set up very well for round 3 in case I lose this. Because I have 2 Science Champs and he has 2 Mystic Champs and a Skill Champ. If he places Nick Fury, then he doesn't have a counter to either champ that I could place on defense. But if he doesn't place Nick Fury and places one of those 2 Mystics, I could just nuke it. Which was what I was going for, really. Go for the Relic into the Howl there, which is pretty much perfect. And yeah, at the moment this is going pretty well. You'll see that I do end up messing this up. I can't remember how. That's how. Why do I ever open my mouth? But yeah, this special 2 should finish him off. It does. but you'll see here in a few moments that, yeah, he just bullies my Killmonger. Fair play. It was a good fight, very good fight from him. Yeah, as I say, I feel like I'm very well set up this next round. And I'm going to place Spider-Ham on defense if he places an egg, because Mystic Dispersion will end up screwing them over. Yeah, Mystic Dispersion will screw over them to the point where Spider-Ham builds up nonsense. And they'll have poppers on them and he'll evade with the indestructible and unblockable and the Fury's power sting damage. That can go very wrong. So it's either a very, very long fight or they get killed. Which is what I was going for. I just need to not mess this up. Which, again, it's me, so who knows. This is probably my slowest. This is probably the slowest matchup I've done when it comes to this fight. I usually do this pretty well, and this one was just not. Mainly because of that. And this. I expected him to dash in, and he didn't. So that wasted a lot of time. Go for a nice little stand-up intercept there. And I get pushed to special 3. And I didn't have any of the orange dimensions on. I tried going for the heavy there, and he resisted it. Heavy into striker, and it just didn't work. So because I have none of my orange dimensions on, I need to be very careful here, because I'm not reducing the Fury potency and he can still hit me very hard. So I just need to slow play this out. Luckily, didn't push him to 16 or above there. And then the special 2 finishes him off. Very slow fight. But thankfully, he's not out yet, and this does end up being enough. So I did end up moving on. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.